of the town of Grahamstown. That's a hive of activity at the moment, as you can imagine. People waking up from the night before, having so much fun, going out and, as you can imagine, whether it be at live music concerts or going to the theatre or just popping up to the pub, you can imagine what goes on here. It's just great fun. It really is to be here and a part of the Grahamstown flock of people that do come down to attend the festival. But let's now talk about the ThinkFest part of all of this, and this is something that's quite interesting. The National Arts Festival ThinkFest will host a series of panel discussions and debates, and it promises to grapple with some of the burning issues inside of the country and on our agenda. So there are issues such as the value of arts, the future of the festival, as well as gender-based issues and xenophobic violence. So joining us now is the curator, Anthea Garman. Good to have you on the program. Thanks for chatting to us.
Hi, Leanne. It's nice to be here.
Thank you. I mean, we got a little bit of a glimpse from Trevor, who was speaking about some of the discussions, and you've got some reporters that are going to be talking here about some of those pertinent issues. I mean, what else are you going to be focusing in on?
Well, today is a big day for us. We're going to be looking at the student protests that South Africa's, undergone in the last year. And this afternoon we're going to have a debate sponsored by the Legal Resources Centre on whether we can afford free higher education, which is, a massive issue right now. Yeah. And then, as you said, we're looking at gender-based violence because it's such an issue in our society. The future of the Arts Festival, that's going to be fun because that's going to be chaired by Brett Bailey, the new Artistic Committee Chair.
Wonderful.
And then Brenda Schmarman is going to be talking about name changing. So, there's a lot. It's full, and a lot of the issues are really hot.
That's wonderful. Well, exactly. I mean, you're going to picking up on some very pressing issues that create a lot of debate, I can imagine. So how do they work, though, these panel discussions? What is it? You have a moderator, you have the panelists, and do people get involved, ask questions? How does it work?
Yeah. I was kind of anticipating this year, given how hot some spaces have been and how fraught some of the conversations are, that the audiences, maybe things would be that kind of fraught inside the ThinkFest spaces. But in fact, people are kind of very attentive and very concerned. So I think you get quite a rich kind of questioning, but not irresolvable, I think many people come because they want to do things. So usually I, with the festival committee and the festival organisers, try to find, people who will spark debate, say important things, put important ideas out there. And then I moderate those panel discussions. And what we try to do is, make them give the audience as much time as the panelists get. So they're not lectures. You haven't come here to be told by an expert what to think. You've come here to share ideas with people who know a hell of a lot and can guide your thinking. But also you can provoke them if you're in the audience with your questions, and that's fantastic because the audiences, I don't know, yesterday, the day before, there was a magistrate in the audience, so you go, oh my gosh, okay,
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So
you never know who's going to be there, who's listening, and who's a part of it. And well, that's wonderful. Well, listen, just check out the National Arts Festival app and go onto the website. You can find out where they're going to be taking place, which days, but today sounds like a very exciting one to be a part of. It really sounds like a good one. Anthea Garman, thank you, the ThinkFest curator here at the National Arts Festival, talking to us about some of the discussions that'll be taking place and the rigorous debates, as you can imagine, about topical issues. Thank you again. Thanks for joining us. Well, that's it. We've run out of time on the program, but this is so nice. Look at this music. We're being serenaded here this morning, and we say goodbye to you. It's been such a pleasure. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and thank you so very, very much for watching. We, of course, are back on your screens bright and early tomorrow morning. We're focusing in on elections, but this time we're tackling Gauteng. That's going to be fun. Here's Abigail, everyone. Enjoy the music. Shap, shap. Hey, tada.